In this video, we will be working through an example to motivate the development of additional notation to shortcut the process of moving from one statement to another. Let's say we have the formula A and B or C implies D. And let's say we know that A is equivalent to B is valid, and that B is equivalent to C is valid. And let's say we want to prove that A implies D is a valid formula. Let's use the replacement theorem corollary to do this. Let's let this be CA, and let's let A be C, and B be B. Nothing confusing about that. Then CB would be the formula A and B or B implies D. Since A is equivalent to B is valid, which in this case is actually that B is equivalent to C is valid, and since we know that CA is valid, we know by the replacement theorem corollary that CB is also valid. Therefore, we know that A and B or B implies D is valid. Once again, let this be CA, let A be B, and let B be A. Nothing error-prone about that. Then, CB is A and A or A implies D. Since A is equivalent to B is valid, which in this case actually is A is equivalent to B, and since we know that CA is valid, we know by the replacement theorem corollary that CB is also valid. Therefore, we know that A and A or A implies D is valid. And since A and A or A is the same as A, we're done. Except we're not. Without some inference or an inspection of truth tables, we don't actually know that A and A or A is equivalent to A, and even if we did, we still need the replacement theorem corollary to obtain our final formula. So let this be our new CA, and let A be A and A or A, and B be A. We see by truth table inspection that A is equivalent to B, which in this case is A and A or A is equivalent to A. This makes CB equal to A implies D. Since we know by the corollary that this is valid, we know that A implies D is a valid formula. So we're done. You might have noticed that this process can be a bit tedious, confusing, and error-prone. If only there were some sort of chain rule to help us out here. Also note, it could have been significantly worse, and we even cheated. Right here. We applied the corollary twice in one step. In actuality, we should have applied it once to the first B, and then to the second B. Try coming up with a notation that would let us solve this with a lot less effort. In the next video, we'll discuss a chain rule that can help us out.